Esther chapter 6. Balayla hahu nadada shanata hamelech. In that night, sleep wandered off, the sleep of the king wandered off or departed. Wayomer lahavi et sefer hadhikronot divre hayamim. Wayihyu niqraim lifne hamelech. And he said to bring the book of the remembrances, memorials of the words of the days, and they were read before the king. Wayimate katub atrahigi the Mordecai alabigatana wa teresh thane sari se hamelech mishomre hasap atrabikashul lishloh yad Bamelech Ahashwerosh. And it was found written that Mordecai informed concerning Bigatana and Teresh, two of the chamberlains of the king, from the keepers of the threshold, which sought to send a hand against the king Ahashwerosh. Wayomer Hamelech Mahna'asha Yaqara Ugadullah Lemorodokai Alder. And the king said, what hath been effectuated? What preciousness or honor hath been effectuated? What preciousness and greatness hath been effectuated for Mordecai on account of this? Wayomeru na'are hamelech masharatayu lo na'asha immo davar. And the lads of the king, the servants of the king, said, that's his ministers said, nothing, no matter, no word hath been effectuated with him, no thing, nothing. Wayomer hamelech mi behather. And the king said, who is in the court? Wahaman ba lathar bet hamelech hahithona. And Haman had come to the court of the house of the king, the outer court. Lehemor lamelech litalot et Mordecai al ha'esh atrahekin lo. To say to the king to hang Mordecai upon the timber which he hath stood up or prepared for him. Wayomeru na'are hamelech elayu. Hinne Haman omed behather. Wayomer hamelech yavo. And the servants of the king said to him, behold, Haman is standing in the court. And the king said, let him come. Wayavo Haman. And Haman came. Wayomer lo hamelech. And the king said to him, Mahla ashot bahi sha'atar hamelech hafet biqaro. What is to effectuate for the man whom the king delights in his honor? Wayomer Haman belibbo. And Haman said in his heart, Lemi yahapot hamelech la'ashot yaqar yoter mimani. For whom would the king delight to effectuate honor besides me, more than me? Wayomer Haman el hamelech Isha atar hamelech hafet biqaro. And Haman said to the king, the man which the king is delighting in his honor, Yavihu levush malakut atar levashabo hamelech. Let the clothing of the kingdom be brought, which the king hath clothed in it. وسوس أتركب عليها الملك, and the horse which the king has ridden upon it. وهثر نتن كتر ملكوت برosho, and which is given the crown of the kingdom in his head, on his head. ونعطونا هالبوش وحسوس على يديش مشار الملك وحبارتميم. And to give the clothing and the horse upon the hand of a man of the servants of the king, the most noble, the noble servants of the king. وهلبيشوا et haish, and let him clothe the man. Ataraham which the king delights in his honor. وهركبوه على حسوس برحوب هائر, and he shall make him ride on the horse in the square of the city. وقاره لفانايو كاكا يعاش لايش أترهم ملك حافت بيقارو, and they shall call out before him, like this shall be effectuated to the man which the king delights in his honor. ويهمر الملك لهامان مهر قه اتهلبوش واتحسوس كاتر دبارتا وعشيكين لمردكاي هايهودي هايوثيب بثغر الملك على تابل دابار ميكول اتر دبارتا. And the king said to Haman, hurry, take the clothing and the horse, like which thou hast spoken, and effectuate thus to Mordecai the Yehudi, the one sitting in the gate of the king. Let not fall a word from all which thou hast worded. Haman et halabush et hasus, and Haman took the clothing and the horse. Wayalbish et Mordecai, and he clothed Mordecai. Wayarki behu birhobahair, and he made him ride in the square of the city. Wayiqarah lepanai kaka yash lahish lahish at rahammelek hafet biqaro. And he called before him, like this shall be done to the man which the king is delighting in his honor. Wayathob Mordecai Elithagar Hamelech, and Mordecai returned to the gate of the king. Wahaman nidahaf Elebetor, and Haman was driven to his house. Avel Wahafu Yorosh, mourning and covered of head. ويسبر هامان لزرشهش إثتو ولكل أوهبايو إتكل أترقاراه. And Haman related to Zeresh his wife and to all his lovers, those loving him, all the things which happened to him. ويهمر lo حكامايو وزرش إثتو إما مزرع هيهوديم Mordecai atar hilota linapol lapanai lo tu kalalo ki na politipol lapanai. And his wise ones and his wife Zeresh said to him, if from the seed of the Yehudim is Mordecai, whom thou hast begun to fall before him, thou shalt not prevail to him, but fallingly thou shalt fall before him. O dam medabrim immo wasari se hamelech higio. Still they were speaking to him, and the eunuchs of the king approached. Wayabahilu lahavi et Haman Elahamishter Atra ashata Esther. And they hurried to bring Haman to the feast which Esther had prepared.